everybody, one of Wiisdom here. It is Monday, June 19th, Sunday night, technically to me, Father's Day, whatever you want to call it. It is 2:18 in the morning, and that means it's time for Skylanders. Obviously, this introduction, we will be covering Blaster-Tron. Believe it or not, this is an introduction number 40. That just means we have one left to go. It will be Robo and the Lost Imaginite Mines. Still no word on that. I have no idea when it's going to hit over here. Again, I mentioned last time, Omninex did find it in Australia. Apparently, it was a little bit more difficult to ascertain there than it was in Europe. All I can tell you is typically as of late, when things have come out first in Europe or Australia, particularly Europe, 3 to 5 weeks, typically 4, basically a month. So, yeah, we will see. That said, Tide Pool, water element, interesting. Love her voice. But speaking of water, did you ever have one of those days where you wake up and you start a load of laundry and then you kind of run back up, comb your hair or whatever, and you go back down and you say, hey, why is the floor wet? Well, today was one of those days. Needless to say, the vast majority, I plan to record a crud ton, and I spent the majority of the day appreciating the fact that years ago I purchased a wet dry vac, and somehow, like a filter trap had like rattled loose from the washing machine, and so it was just like the screen said error, no water supply, or something along those lines, and it's like, I found your water supply. It's all over the house. And so sopping that up, got to use a wet dry vac and then cleaned it up. And, then I thought, hey, it's been a rough day. It's kind of cool. It's been 100 degrees every day. It was 107 yesterday. And I thought, hey, it's only 80, like 85 today. I should get out and enjoy that, before the sun sets on another Sunday. And, went, and bike had a flat tire, not like a crotch rocket bike, but like a legit bike. Like, wee, look at me, I'm on a bike. And so I'm like, hey, I'm a man prepared for the day. I've got tubes. I had 3 tubes left, right? Because you prepare ahead of time. If you ever go mountain biking, it's like crud happens, and so you've stocked supplies, right? Well, I went over there. I took the tire off, and turned on the air compressor. Again, luckily I'm into cars, so I have an air compressor. And seated everything, made sure the rotation of the tire was correct. A lot of people don't even bother to check that, but on mountain bikes it's a thing. And if it's just like a little Schwinn cruiser type, it doesn't really matter. But anyway, got air in it, drove off, and be danged, I like pedal back to the house and the tire's flat. And I'm like, what's the deal? And so put air back in it with a manual pump on the driveway, and I could hear it leaking out. And so pulled everything back down, and right by the valve stem, there's a hole in the brand new tube. Fantastic. So I've got a flat tire. On the bright side, the washing machine's fixed. But hey, I'd say we're due to find Robo. We've had enough bad things happen. So nonetheless, Tide Pool here. Like I said, most of you had been more hyped for Tide Pool. Initially, it was Blaster-Tron, and then everyone flipped a switch, and someone must have done something on social media somewhere that made people change their minds and want Tide Pool. And so, Ethan Cuddle Muffin today, you might remember him again from Crash and Cortex introductions. He came in and he was like, "Yeah, Tide Pool's fun, but Blaster-Tron's better." That's what my hope is. Again, obviously, you can make an argument every Skylander's fantastic in their own special way, but there's just characters that suit you and characters that don't. And I have to say, though, I was pretty excited about the top path here for Tide Pool. That said, we're going to introduce Blaster-Tron. It seems sunnier. That's another thing, okay? So this day was basically shot, if you couldn't tell. And I've had the can light outs. Typically when can lights go out, you know about them from the pool table, because there's this dark, void above where I unbox things. Right now, I feel like this game is sunny, The desk is just lit up like a Christmas tree. I've had a can light out above my bed and the desk and the TV. They're all kind of here in this corner by the window. But I'm nocturnal, so everything happens at night under the sweet, sweet incandescence. But I've got that can light in there today, and holy frick. It's like the carpet is white, I can see it again. The Joy-Cons on the Switch look brighter. I can see Popthorn and Elite Terrafin and Wildstorm and Graveclobber all tucked in. It's insane. Pinata, I'm looking at him right now. He looks more vibrant. It's amazing what one little light bulb can do. And speaking of light bulbs, let's try to blast off to the future where maybe we don't have washing machines that leak and bike tires never go flat. By the way, the tubes were slime ones. You know, they're like guaranteed to patch themselves. That's what they say. So that's disappointing. Also, my pedal. This is a freak deal. When I was pedaling around, I was like, what's the deal, man? That's like digging into my shoe. It's just like fractured. I don't know. Like, it's strange. I don't know, like ghosts have been riding my bike and they just like trash it or something. But nonetheless, let's get to Blaster-Tron, shall we?
Target acquired.
Oh yeah. He looks good on that screen.
I am programmed to reinforce connection between senseis and Imaginators by increasing Imaginators' power.
Oh yeah. Alright, so Imaginators can now reach level 56. That's right. For your generous donation of $1,000, Reset Me will maintain his status as a Skylander Imaginator and can reach level 56. Just kidding. Anyway. Oh. Little on the pink side. I guess I don't know. It's not that bad, really. I think it's throwing you out like the Imaginite chest. You gotta admit, they look pretty cool. So he's a bit more on the pink side than that, but I'm excited. Let's see what we get here. I'd take a backpack or a hat, honestly. I guess it'd be a helmet or a helm. I don't know. Antenna, whatever. Headgear or a backpack. Or the sword, really. I mean, any one of those three and I'll be happy. Watch it be gloves. Please don't be gloves. Yes. Blaster-Tron helmet. Haha. I'll take it. Plus 50 luck. Cool. Speed would have been preferred, but I'll take it. Oh wow, Salty. His health is 330. Fan-diddly-tastic. Okay. Now, what I want to do is trigger this guy. Trigger this guy. Trigger this. Where's the robot? Where's the Oh. Oh. Mythical Unicorn Fairy Dust. That looks like, I don't know, it's like he's at the color run or something, but it's pretty... What, does it seem sunnier to you on this thing, or is it just like my light bulb doing it? I have no idea. Whee! Where's the robot? I don't want the robot to spawn by the training dummies. That would be terrible. Oh, no way, did he shoot a laser out of that thing? Oh, you're a madman, Blaster-Tron. Dun 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 dun. Okay. So, please don't have a robot spawn here. Did we finally get rid of that guy? I mean, I complained about him, but I didn't want him to leave, especially since he started giving us Imaginite. Huh. I don't know. I mean, this is Monday. We last introduced Tidepool. I guess I recorded that Friday or something. The Xbox has been unplugged. I've downloaded the Rare Replay, which, what a fantastic freaking deal that was, huh? Watch Xbox E3 on Mixer and you get Rare Replay for free. So, I've already had a couple of people, including Ethan, be like, man, you gotta play through, Banjo-Kazooie and Conker's Bad Fur Day. I very well may do that, so if you'd like to see either of those, let me know. But right now, I just can't get enough of this guy. Just the aesthetics. In-game looks so much better than that artwork. And again, just like when I unboxed Blaster-Tron, I think it's because he has that stupid yellow color behind him. It takes away from the epicness that could be pink and purple, as awkward as that sounds. So let's go ahead here. I wanna check this out. 10. Okay, well I'm assuming the sword itself will do more. Let's move in. Oh yeah, 32 and 10. Will it pierce through? Come on. Oh yeah, yeah, loving it. Okay, cool, very cool. Let's do this. All right, so his primary attack is 32 to 48 with laser, not blaster. Laser at 10 to 15. Also of note, I had a couple of you discussing E3 in the comments. Feel free to do that here. I may make a video if things don't flood and tires go flat. But what was I going to say? Oh yeah, man, the new Amiibo. I want to know people's thoughts on those. I tried to pre-order online and GameStop wanted to charge freight for every single one of them. Not even divided by a date. And they've been retweeting all these like Randys on Twitter. And so I'm like, okay, surely they'll like take this criticism from a prospective customer to heart and fix it. No, they don't care. So screw those guys. Anyway, secondary attack, please be a dash. Oh, what? We built this city. What is this? What? Okay. Maybe the tertiary will be a dash. Let's go ahead and do this.
Accuracy of numbers confirmed. Only attribute that cannot be measured is this thing you call love.
Heartbreaker Blaster-Tron confirmed. Oh man. To this day I get people asking me if I have Heartbreaker Buckshot. He was the alt deco for Valentine's Day, and he apparently got canned. He kind of looked like a evil spawn of, like, he looks like something that could be in the Nether, joining a zombie pigman if you play Minecraft. But hey, still, right? I mean, it's Valentine's Day, but oh man, these idle animations are wicked. So, typically in Skylanders, throughout time, the later the release of the character, the more epic they get. And not only just in terms of like fan appreciation, but in part because of the numerical values that they consist of. So let's jump back up here to the top of the spreadsheet, and we'll go ahead. His power is 8. Or attack, whatever you want to refer to it. Defense or armor 12, speed and agility 8, and luck 6. Cool. So, what we want to do, let's read his bio, shall we? I think we will. That's what we do here. Click, click, click. All right. Slogan, if you did not know, target acquired. And this will scroll down. Nope, that's too far. Let's scroll back up. There we go. Blaster-Tron isn't just state-of-the-art technology, he literally is from the future. When the Skylanders traveled forward in time to stop Wolfgang, one of the greatest villains of all time, and who should be the leader of the Doom Raiders because Golden Queen is not as cool as Wolfgang is, they ended up bringing back the renegade robot with hopes that they could learn from his advanced circuitry. Eon immediately noticed that he had an actual good/evil switch that had been set to evil. After flipping it to good, Blaster-Tron was completely transformed. Besides going from bad robot to good robot, he ditched his blaster gun. Sad face, he would have been a fantastic quick shot. Although I do like the concept of him having a laser shooting sword. It sort of melds the two. I don't know. I can work with it. In exchange for a laser sword. No one knew exactly why, but as long as he was helping out the cause of justice, the Skylanders were happy. As a bonus, Master Eon noticed that his skill with the blade was second to none, and so he made Blaster-Tron a sensei for the night class, where he now gives 110% to training his students. Which is technically possible because in the future we figure out how to give more than 100%. Again, I hit on this in my unboxing video. That is a perfect bio. It's funny. It ties in. We had Blaster-Tron and Trap Team, and he was literally a robot in the future of Skyland, where Wolfgang was the supreme overlord of everything that went on and constantly tormented citizens with his amazing music. Ties in with that. Blaster-Tron used to shoot laser guns. There's a switch that was good and evil, and whenever it switched to good, he dropped the guns and he went to the laser sword. I'll take that. That's acceptable. But the most perfect I love what's going on with the antenna too. But the most perfect thing that they did here, they say he literally, somewhere on his back, probably behind the jetpack or something, has a switch. It would be awesome if they would have like made that visible at times. He has a switch that is good and evil. And why I tell you that's important is not because it's the most coolest thing ever or something along those lines, but rather this leaves the door open for Blaster-Tron to revert back to being a bad guy if someone were to come and flip his switch. So let's say Chef Pepperjack. He's so hardcore, he didn't take Eon's offer to become a sensei. He said, screw it, I'll rot in Cloudcracker Prison. If he ever gets out, if Chaos and Glumshanks team up, whatever the case may be, if someone flips his switch, he can become a villain again. And I love that. So, on the happy note, let's take a look. It's called Saber Slash. And I think I'll go ahead and type that in my spreadsheet here. Saber Slash. Been typing Saber a lot because of Saber Interactive, the folks behind NBA Playground. So press X to swing your sword and shoot lasers out of it. Combos up to 3 times. We will investigate that, believe you me. I'm very interested to see what the heck this secondary attack is exactly. Hologram Field. Press B to create an area that damages enemies and slows down their projectiles. Interesting. I'm assuming things will get complicated with this later on. First base upgrade is the tertiary attack. It's Taser Tethers. Press Y to launch your rockets. Yes. Connecting them with an energy beam. They become powered up when they enter a hologram field, increasing their damage. Will take. Energy Extender. Your extended saber's lasers cause the hologram field to increase in damage. Hologram field increases in size over time. Saber Sweep and Field Follower. Hold X to charge up a wide slash. Hold and release B to create a weaker hologram field that follows you. It sounds pretty complicated. This one looks good though. Sharper Sabers. Saber Slash does more damage. XXB to pull enemies towards you. XXY to launch enemy. I love that because it's so futuristic. Fantastic. Top Path. Holographic Helpers. Enter your hologram field to receive a damage boost for a short time. Software update. Your sword does more damage. XXB puts an explosive on enemies you pull. XXY floats enemies in the air a bit longer. Get to the point. Signal a laser beam airstrike every so often that focuses on a target. Any damage you do increases the frequency of this attack. So, that kind of hits secondary, primary, and I guess primary again? So, rocket fuel. Holding B causes area damage around you. Pocket rockets, taser tethers that enter a hologram field launch mini missiles that rain inside the field. And lights out. Hologram field is stronger, pulls enemies in and causes an explosion. Occurs twice during the field's duration. I'll be honest, right now until we take the base upgrades, I have no idea which one I'm inclined to take. So, beaming with the light, this is our soul gem. Lasers from Saber Slash are stronger. Hold X even longer to charge your saber, then release X to spin with your sword, shooting lasers around you. Sounds fantastic. And right here, the Night Sensei Shrine is found in Shelmont Shores. We need it for Kaiju Believe It. The Ultimate Sensei attack, hold the right trigger to enlarge your sensational proportions. Move with left stick to wreak havoc around you and press X to cause area damage. Fantastic. Only thing I can complain about right now is we don't have a dash associated with him, and I was really hoping that we did. Anyway, let's take a look at this. So, we know we've got the 32 to 48 and the 10. And what's the range on that? The range on that is amazing. Yes. We can consider this basically a screen cleaner in this game. Oh, yeah. That's insane. Oh, it's a 1, 2, 3 with the lasers. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. What is going on? Okay. Was that? Okay. 48, 43, 54. 48, 43, 54. Let's see if I can remember that. So 48 was the crit. 43, 54. 43, half of that would be what? 21 and a half, right? So that would be 22. So 65 would be our critical. And then, is there a space? Yes. 54, I know that one is 27, so that's going to be 81 that we saw. So basically, if you combo this thing, 32 to 48 is our just box stock. We're going to, just wail away at this guy strategically. If you 1-2 him, you do 32 and then 43, which critical could be 65. And if you 1-2-3 spam click, there's your 32, 43, and a 54. The bigger thing, though, is you're able to expend 3 lasers. So let's go ahead and denote that as well. Lasers at 10 to 15. How do we say that? 10 to 15 up to 3x. I'll just put that. If it doesn't make sense in the spreadsheet, watch the video. So, he is a knight. That means, ideally, in the world of Wiisdom, I would jump, I would press his primary attack, and he would slam down in a glorious stroke of destruction his sword to the ground. And I don't know that he'll do that, but let's see. Oh, thank you, game. Thank you. Oh, yeah. 3 hits of it? Oh, this is insane. So many people probably don't even know this is a thing. Oh, well, that's glorious. There are 3, right? Oh, yeah. Jump attack. 22 to 33, 3 times. He's already a winner. I mean, that's amazing. So many times they have a character that would be perfect to have a special jump attack and they just don't do anything. He got it, and I love it. So, secondary attack. I still don't really get this thing. We're gonna spell it out here. Hologram field. Alright, so press B to create an area that damages enemies and slows down their projectiles. Let's see how long it lasts right now. "15 seconds from the moment you press it." Let's see what it is when it hits the ground. Okay, so 13 seconds on the ground, I'll go ahead and call it. So, 13-second duration. Now, can we have more than one active? Let's find out. No, only one. So what happens if I interact with it? Not sure. So let's throw this bad boy right here. I want to see if it changes. No. So the lasers are still standard damage, but note that they all 3 will train on that one dummy. Also note, when I do this, there will be that white ring. You can keep track of that, because once the white ring hits the perimeter, it will expire. But let's throw this over here. Pay attention to how he spawns it from his antenna, the headgear. Pretty cool. $16. Cool. So, did that include the beginning or not? It looked like it was 11 on impact and then 9 afterwards. Let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so 13-second duration. 11 to 17 impact. 9 to 14 15x. Alright, we got that thing. Cool, that wasn't that hard. But pay attention here, though. I'm going to throw this over. And right in the middle, you see like a white pulsing light underneath me, and now it's sort of fanning out. Once that hits the perimeter, boom, that's how you can keep track of it. Doesn't that slow enemies and projectiles as well? Damaged enemies slows down the projectiles. So does it slow the enemies themselves? Themselves. Let's find out. Man, if he would have had a dash attack, oh, and it could have played off of those colors, it would have been so cool. I was going to go look for the robot, but I guess I'll do that solo. He seems like one of those characters that's going to be complicated, but we've had a couple of those that we've started upgrading, and then they turned out not to be as complicated as I thought they might be, so we'll see if maybe he falls into that category. And we'll rocket over this way. This is his real speed, by the way. Oh, he looks good here, too, but man, it looks so bright. I don't know what has happened, but anyway, so we'll spawn this guy. I'm going to shoot you. Oh, it pulls him in. Oh, and he's stuck in it? Well, I guess he's stupid. Get back in there, fool. Oh, yeah. You can tandem this stuff. Oh, I love how it pulls him in. Well, let's pull this guy in. Not really. Let's see if we can get him pulled in. Oh, yeah. Okay, you know what I'm thinking, don't you? Probably not, but some of you might. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to let that bad boy expire. And then 1, 2, 3, and a 4. Alright, let's get them all over here at the edge. And can I jump and do that? I can. Oh, it got 3 out of the 4. This is amazing. Fantastic. And it's futuristic pink and purple. That's like a fruit drink or something, right? Seems like it would be. Blaster-Tron Punch. Man, that blue color would be so cool if they would utilize it with him. But I tell you what, I think we've covered everything here. We got his bio, we got his stats, we got his upgrades, Soul Gem, Sky Chi, we got his box stock attack damage numbers. Now, I just need to go get him some money. Oh yeah, we landed it. And again, using my custom Xbox One Design Lab controller that doesn't have a broken analog stick, he can stay here and be seen in all his glory with RB emblazoned upon his head. So, let's end on a good note, shall we? I will go ahead, I'll get this thing cranked out for you. I kind of wanted it to be a Sunday video, I'm not gonna lie. I thought, hey, cool, you know, we'll do that. And I got Commander Keen, which the sad thing on that, I don't know why, but the 2 episodes I recorded last night, there was a long hiatus between the previous one and the first one from yesterday's recording grouping. But I just went in and I was really tired, and I was like, you know what, I want to finish that so I can interject some new games here. And man, I sucked. But the thing is, it was one of those freak deals where I press record. It's PC, so you typically don't have these issues like with console recording. Sometimes would glitch out, but it would stutter at the start, but then everything syncs up fine. And then it's one of those deals where it's like, okay, I think we can land this jump. Oh man, we didn't land it. And then 5 seconds later on the screen, you see my death that I just talked about. So maybe I'm from the future. I don't know. But again, if you've watched a lot of my videos, I talk an awful lot about Commander Keen. And what I'm referring to when I say Commander Keen is Episode 4, Secret of the Oracle. I played the snot out of that game when I was a little kid. And I was really good at it when I was a little kid. And apparently things changed because I'm not that great. Although, once we kind of got back in the swing of it, I did way better. Even though it's a save state I do, you can't really tell. But we did okay. I'm looking forward to wrapping that thing up. But if people enjoy it and will actually watch it, that's the biggest thing. So many people, they typecast stuff. And it's like, oh, well, you know, I'm not going to watch anything he does it in Skylanders or Mario Kart. You know, and it's like, you're missing out, man. You know, and do that across the board with YouTubers. Like if there's somebody that you strictly watch that plays CSGO, or you go to their channel because you find that their Kirby playthroughs are the best ones or something. If they upload Animal Crossing City Folk, or if they upload, I don't know, Gran Turismo, give it a shot. Just watch a couple of the videos or the start, click a few here and there. And there's a good chance if you like what that person is doing with their videos in a game you like, expose yourself to their other content and see if you don't maybe like it as well. If you're interested, Stardew Valley, again, I do plan to get back to that. That's a fantastic game. I have a ton of fun with it. We do voices for the characters. Shotgun Farmers is hilarious. If any of you pick that up, I'd be more than happy to play with you. Problem with internet-based games is my internet sucks. So if we're ever on a team, it might be one of those deals. I think I'm helping you out, and then I realize I'm lagging way behind everyone, and I'm not. But whatever, it's still gonna be fun. That's one of those games you can suck at, and it's still fun. Which again is testament of a great game. But I mean, in all honesty, give things a shot, man. You know, like Commander Keen. If you're sitting here and you've heard me talk about it, just check the game out for a few seconds, and you might find out that you enjoy it, and you might be able to go in and buy it yourself on Steam and play through it and rage at the ID Software developments from Apogee back in the day. But it's a fantastic game. I have such good memories of it. To this day, I remember an awful lot of it. There was the Chasm of Chills. I didn't really remember a whole heck of a lot about that one. But anyway, I will quit rambling. Blaster-Tron looks to be fan-frickin-tastic. The color scheme, right here, it's not the best example, but it looks pretty dadgum good, I have to say. And I love what they've done. My biggest complaint is just we didn't get a dash attack, but hey, we'll see if the rockets make up for it. It's just that's so cool. His little propulsion there. But hey, that said, let me know your thoughts. If you've picked up Blaster-Tron and Tidepool, what are you thinking of them? Which one do you prefer? If you don't have either one of them, you're going off these videos. You've seen me unbox them both. You've seen me introduce both of them now. Which one do you think would you be most excited about? If you've got 15 bucks, you can buy one of them. Which one are you going to pick up and why? Similarly, if you're in the United States or Canada or Mexico, I don't know, and North America, we could say, and you see Robo in the Lost Imaginite Mines, feel free to let me know. I will spread the good word so Portal Masters across this great country can attempt to go out and find him. But nonetheless, I'll quit rambling, get this video edited, might go play some Minecraft. But hey, hope you all had a great weekend. I hope that your bike tires didn't go flat. I hope that your washing machines didn't flood. And I hope that you all have light bulbs and can lights above you that are cascading down beautiful light. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you guys back here for the next Skylanders introduction. Adios.